I've had some questions on my All About Spelling letter tile storage idea that I had using file folders, and I thought I'd do a little video tutorial on how this works, and also too for those that are visual learners like me can get a better understanding of how it's put together. So here we have the file folders. I have 3 of them glued together, and I got the idea from many offices that I saw online. If you're not familiar with those, Google those, and it gives you a very clear idea on how to glue the folders together and how that works too. So we're going to open it up. It opens up like a book, and this is where I keep my charts at. We're in level 2, so we have our syllable division rules, our word banks, our gel chart, that sort of thing. And so we're going to open up the inside. And another question I had was, does the tiles fall off when we open and close it? And the answer is not all the time, but sometimes we do. The most time we have the title ones, like the vowel team and the consonant team. The title ones, these are usually the ones that fall off. I guess it's because they're longer. And I'm actually thinking about gluing those down because there's no reason for those to be removed off and on. So here we have the other side, and it just slipped out of my hand and fell and nothing moved. So that should answer your question there. Sometimes we have some, every once in a while one of the tiles will pop off, but not all the time. Another question I had was, can it be stood up? And I did stand this up, and it immediately fell over and tiles scattered everywhere. So the answer would be no, only because of the file folders being too flimsy. If you had a sturdier material, I've heard a suggestion about these being made out of foam board or even the science project boards. If you made it out of something sturdier, I do not see why you could not stand it up. But I think with the weight from the magnets, makes it too heavy for file folders to stand up. But that's not how we use it, so this works perfect for us. We have our left tiles and our right tiles, and we have this open space in the middle. It's where we do our work at, right here in the middle. And then when we're done, we just close it up, and I put our charts in and close it up. And one other question I had was how thick it is. As you can see, it's not very thick at all. And I store it, actually, this is my work box, and I just slide it in and it stores in there perfectly. It keeps the tiles from being messed with out of other times. It was stored very simply on a bookshelf or wherever you store your other school books at. We don't lose letters. We used to use a large cookie sheet, and then we had to sit it out on a shelf, and we were losing letters all the time. I was constantly having to hunt them down, and I have a toddler that was constantly getting into them and stuff, and this actually keeps them nice and neat. So I hope this answers all your questions, and if it doesn't, feel free to email me at allthingsmadebykelly@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to try to answer anything you have. And want to thank you for watching my video. You have a good day.